my next question to you was, what would you recommend for saturation? And bro, I mean, last time when you came to Bali in 2018, you
Yeah.
told me about a plugin which I've been using a whole bunch, which is the Blackbox by Plugin Alliance.
Yeah, actually, I got the hardware because it's one of my favorite plugins that I had the chance to get the hardware. I found it in second hand here in LA and I got it. But the plugin sounds really good. I mean, the hardware sounds amazing, but the plugin is one of my favorite plugins.
But the hardware
And
is what, a tube? It's a tube compressor, more, or tube saturator.
yeah, it's two tubes, two real tubes, and it's a triad and a pento. It's the same as the plugin, but the plugin is
Yeah.
great. I mean, I get the hardware because of the love of it, but the plugin is amazing. Yeah, so because I think that saturation is a very important plugin that some people are a bit afraid or know how to use it. So EQ. Yeah, EQ is good, but with EQ, what you're doing is you are like emphasizing frequencies that exist. But sometimes in some sounds, when you want to emphasize a frequency, that sounds mainly don't have anything on that frequency, and you can put 20 dBs of EQ, and the sound doesn't come out. And how to make new frequencies, new harmonics with saturation, with distortion. When you're saturating, you're creating frequencies that didn't exist. You're creating new harmonics. It's getting richer. And if you put EQ after the saturation, you are starting to emphasize new frequencies, and that's the way to do it. That way, saturation is very important for sounds that are important in your mix. You need to know what is important, because obviously if you put saturation on everything, it's going to be a mess. But if you have, okay, this sound is very important for me, the snare. This sound is very important for me, the vocal is not strong enough. This sound is very important for me, this lead sound. So you use saturation in a good way, in a creative way, in a harmonic way. In that sound, it's going to like really pop sound. My plugins for that is definitely Blackbox from Plugin Alliance. That is a bit tricky because it's a very uncommon plugin with us like two rules that are so do it. I mean, there are many tutorials about it, so do a tutorial of it. Another one I love is the plugins. I love the Satin from UA.
Okay.
UH.
Yeah.
Satin.
The UH Satin. Yeah.
Like, Satin brings really like the sounds like pop out, and then the Decapitator from.
I wanted to ask you about that because that's actually I've been using the Blackbox, but actually a little bit more lately. I've been leaning a little bit more towards the Decapitator. I don't want to say that it sounds better. I've just been using it more for some reason.
I mean, depends. I mean, if I want to be aggressive, I go for the Decapitator. If I want to be more like subtle and control a bit more, like done something, because actually the Blackbox doesn't sound distorted. I mean, you don't listen to any, because people say, oh, distortion, it's going to sound well, like a distortion guitar. No. Some of the time you're going, the sounds that have distortion, you don't listen to the distortion. You listen to the sound that is more present, but you don't listen to distort. Distorted is when you really push it, but maybe that's what you wanted. But distortion not always have to sound distorted. You're going to use the sound and it's more like presence.